What's good? This is Kelby Cannon, publisher of Makin It Magazine, founder of the membership, and we live with Pap Chanel. Oh, my bad, Miss. Miss. No. It's,
I'm
listen.
just feeling froggy and I linked with them.
All right, so I don't want to do no interviews like everybody else do interviews, you know. I want to know who you are. So I'm going to ask you a question I probably think you've never been asked in an interview.
I'm ready.
You ready? What is the earliest memory you have?
Earliest? Of music, period?
Memory, period.
Like what I can think of back in the time.
Yeah.
When Christopher Columbus downed the boat.
Yeah.
And came discovered America.
And what did he find when he got here?
My sisters and my brothers, the Indian tribe. They're my people. Christopher Columbus, you ain't really find America. My folks was already over here. That's why I look like a bad bitch, because I'm blending.
I was just about to ask about the hair. Look, she just slid that in there. You know it's Indian. What tribe?
Blendian.
Blendian.
Black and Indian. Shout out to my people for finding America. We finna put our foot down for what is right.
All right. So, man, it was 2019. We getting things together. Actually, it was 2018. We getting things together for South by. And I had this idea that I wanted to do like all females for normally we do the wrap up on the last Saturday. And so like, I just felt like, yo, the females about to take over this shit. Like, y'all was moving around like crazy.
Actual.
It was a lot of y'all. It ain't a lot of y'all anymore though. There's a lot of people back then that ain't here today to be interviewed. All right, we'll get to that later. We'll get to that later. But so we putting the show together, the wrap up, and you were on the show. We also had you at our Meet the DJs event. And like one of the things that I noticed about you is like, yeah, you look like this, but you rap like you don't. You rap like yo, you gotta earn it based off these bars. And that's one of the things that like I like about you as an artist.
Thank you.
Like what is it that makes you approach music the way that you approach music, not just relying on the fact that you what most would say is a bad bitch?
Well, whoa. Don't get me one. Oh shit, we gonna get to that in a minute. But okay, the household that I grew up in as a kid, like it was very hip hop inclined.
Right.
And as I was coming up, I only was listening to like male artists such as like Jay-Z, 50, T.I., Wayne. I go on like all the heavy hitters, like not that, simple R&B, all that stuff. Like when I was listening to rap, it was like that down in the trenches. Somebody probably finna get shot a few times in this verse.
Right.
Your bitch gonna get fucked about 30,000 times. And that type. It was just, the substance was, just hard and eager. So I was like, over time, I started falling in love with music. I had found Nicki Minaj.
Right.
She even come.
Right.
She gonna take your nigga. She gonna slap by 10 bitches. She gonna let you know that she that bitch. So the music background that I was listening to as a kid, it just was a domino effect on the sound that I perfected over the years. And I'm gonna be honest, I was a cheerleader in high school, so I always learned to project my voice from my diaphragm.
Right.
So when I get in the booth, I do the same thing.
Okay.
Sometimes I be trying to see how deeper my voice can get.
Okay. No, that's an interesting thing. You were a cheerleader and how that plays into what you do in music.
Right.
Like a lot of times it's other things that we've done in our life, other journeys that we've taken that kind of affect what we ultimately end up doing.
Right. That was part of it too.
That's what I'm gonna ask you. What are some of the other things that you've done that had an impact on how you approach the music industry, whether it's the grind, whether it's other skills?
Well, speaking on my background, a lot of the situations that I ran into growing up, it didn't make me just want to approach it in a soft, sudden way.
Right.
I deadass got out the mud. My family, they fortunate or whatnot, but when it came to me and the environment of me, just the city that I grew up in and stuff, a lot of times I had to demand my respect.
Right.
In different scenarios and shit. So once I finally got my foot in the musical window, it was to the point I'm finna still have my PTSD effect of finna show these motherfuckers y'all gonna respect me. Because at that time, when I was just doing freestyles for fun, it wasn't a lot of female rappers back in 2014 and 15 and 16. So I wanted to set myself apart too, because back then they used to always say, oh my God, I'm so tired of hearing the squeaky voices. What the fuck? So I was just studying that and making sure once I present my music, I'm showing them something different as well with the substance and all that.
All right, so you had mentioned Nicki. Like, you had mentioned, like, you had mentioned the guys. You was like Jay-Z, Wayne, Tip, like, and then Nicki. And I wanted to get your thoughts on this because it's like we have a lot of conversations about rappers, the top 5, top 10.
Yeah.
And it's like, rarely do you ever hear any females in that top 10 conversation. And I feel like Nicki, like, I think really it's damn near disrespectful to an extent, because like when you look at Nicki was on that Monster record with
Right.
2 of arguably most people's top, and 2 of people that would be in most people's top 10,
Right.
Hove and Ye. And she had the hottest verse on the record.
Right.
She held her own right between them 2 giants, but when we had that conversation, what are your thoughts on that? Like, what are your thoughts on it for Nicki and when it comes to females being mentioned in the greats period?
I feel like a lot of motherfuckers be on power trips. I think a lot of times too, we put the wrong opinions on a pedestal. Like, you don't really hear a lot of times the people that actually do mention some female artists is their shit getting pushed on a platform like, oh, such and such said this is their favorite top 10 of all time.
Right.
It's like the other greats that be on power trips and shit, and they just want to say all the man and shit, because people to this day, in my opinion, are still mad that Nicki Minaj did what she did in the industry. So like I've heard like multiple people say like, oh, Nicki, Foxy, Eve and shit.
Right.
But motherfuckers be on power trips, and it's like times are changing right now. But I do be noticing people say that. Like, I don't know what people's like personal issues is with not like giving us our respect and shit. I guess it's we're just females and they think we just supposed to be this soft, subtle thing. We just need to be fucking R&B singers and shit. But no. But I can't personally say why people do that. Me as a female, I see the difference between males and females. I just think people are surprised right now to see us, you know, changing the like things that have happened over the years.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. I can feel that.
Even like the magazines and shit, they be doing that sometimes too. If they do
Not-
put a female in it, they're gonna be
Not Making It Magazine.
Shout out to Makin It Magazine. Like I said, the platforms and the different places that actually give us our accolades.
Yeah.
Shout out to y'all. Y'all need to start putting them on the platforms, all the fucking blogs and shit, and stop putting these other motherfucking lame ass lists up there. Them motherfuckers be on power trips, not trying to, you know, shake the fucking kisses and, you know, get the bad bitches up out of here. You feel me? Y'all be hating. And if you really want to fight about it.
Hold on, we getting the bad bitches up out of here? I thought bad bitches was a good thing. I thought that was,
Bad bitches
I'm so
are-
confused. What is a bad bitch?
Okay. First of all, y'all done fucked up the definition of bad bitches. Bad bitches is not what it's supposed to be anymore. When I think of a bad bitch, I'm thinking of Rosa Parks. I'm thinking of Harriet Tubman, Michelle Obama. I'm not thinking of bad bitch as it is in today's term. Oh, a bitch that could just put her clothes on and go get her a BBL next week, and this bitch just walking around doing what the fuck she feel like she can do in her own bad bitch way. Bad bitches are a person that stand for something and don't fall for nothing at all, and at the same time, like I was saying earlier today, I stand on this side and the whole world on the other motherfucking side of the line, and I'm gonna still stand there. And if I say the fucking sky is pink and y'all say it's blue, I'm gonna still stand on my side and I'm gonna say the fucking sky is pink because I'm a bad bitch. If I say you don't got dressed right now, you got a haircut, that's what the fuck it's gonna be. Because I'm a bad bitch.
She might make me go cut it.
They told Rosa Parks.
If you say so, I might go cut it.
Rosa Parks didn't get the fuck up because she a bad bitch. Harriet Tubman walked out culture through them fucking trees because she a bad bitch. Michelle Obama stood on the front row every time fucking Obama did a speech because she a bad bitch. A lot of you bitches can't even talk to a dope dealer. That bitch talked to a goddamn president of the United States. I'll file the fucking first inauguration. How did you say it? A bad bitch is a person that stand for fucking what the fuck they know is right. The whole world could be on the other side and they gonna put their foot down. It's not about a bitch going over to BBL and goddamn looking nice. She just know how to dress. She can afford a BBL. She could do that. That don't make her a bad bitch. Yep. That's what I have to say. Y'all need to go ahead and change.
Now
the
you got me
definition.
thinking. Now you just got me thinking. Like, so you can be a bad bitch, and you don't have to look any kind of way. It's just
in you. It gotta
it's
be in
in
you.
you. It's in you.
Because let's be honest, it's a lot of people that they say are bad bitches, and I run into them sometimes outside, and I be like, that's the bad bitch everybody be talking about. And I talk to her, be the ugliest bitch alive. It's not about appearances, baby. It's about how you carry yourself. It ain't about what you do, it's how you do it. That shit gotta be in you, not on you. You gotta talk the talk, walk the walk, and be that bitch even when a motherfucker say you ain't that bitch. Because you what? A bad bitch.
List some of them people that be outside that you be running into that's bad bitches, that's ugly bitches.
I don't give them no
No.
Many minutes later.
Really? Her too?
Oh, that bitch, yeah, that bitch, she know who the fuck I'm
All right. So, when you first started doing music seriously, like when it was no longer a hobby, how much support was there from your family?
At first they was like, because I had did so good in high school to the point they thought I was gonna carry that after, like, cause it really got serious like after I graduated from high school. And I was trying to figure out what's my next step. Am I gonna go to college or whatnot? And shit just was not working out for me going to college. So in that meantime, I would just make music. So when I first started, it was like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, I'm gonna show you what I'm doing.
Right.
I kept getting good results. The fruits of my labor was taking me in different places that they haven't even seen nobody do. So that changed over time.
Right.
So they started being all for it, and they are to this day. And to be honest, I had a big support system when it comes down to like people that was in the hometown, Milledgeville, Georgia.
Okay. What? Where?
Oh shit.
No, you gotta put that shit on the back. You don't whisper that shit, goddammit. Where from?
Milledgeville, Georgia.
Milledgeville. Like, listen, how you spell that? I'm gonna have to Google that one.
Milledgeville.
Have you used that? Have you done that in the rap yet? Have you spelled it out in the rap? Like you had the cadence down, like.
Yeah, we got his name. Crooked letter I. Yeah.
All right. So when did you relocate to Atlanta?
Okay, so I graduated from high school 2017.
Right.
And between 2017 to probably 19, I would drive back and forth. So
Okay.
after 2019, I finally moved to Atlanta, and I've been here for what that makes 4 years.
Okay. All right. Now, coming from Milledgeville, Georgia, to Atlanta, what was the biggest change culturally or just in your day-to-day life getting used to living in Atlanta?
Networking was very much accessible, like easier accessible, like, okay, because like in Milledgeville, you're not finna go to the fucking grocery store and urge your cousin getting some fruits and stuff, or you see Cardi B over there getting some cotton balls. So like me coming to Atlanta, I would run into different people. It wasn't such of a hassle. I didn't have to drive, and like it opened up a window for me to like meet more people and get my foot in different rooms to build and build.
What would you say that first, that cornerstone, that first contact that you made in Atlanta that kind of was the, like I say, the catalyst, the first domino that person that introduced you to a lot of other people and like kind of put you on the path to where you at now?
T.I.
T.I.
He let me chill at the studio with him probably for like a year and a half, and the people that I met like in between that time, to this day I can still, she still understood those people that have introduced me to other people as well. But T.I.
Okay.
He showed me a lot of love.
Okay.
Yeah.
Was it Publix? You ran into him at Publix?
Where I was at? I think I was at Golden Corral.
Golden Corral. Damn. Like for all you motherfuckers
like
watching. Niggas about to be a Golden Corral over by the catfish.
I really think I was at an event, and my manager at the time, he used to always just show T.I. support too, and like we all ran into each other one time. I think it was actually like a DJ event they was having.
Okay.
Yeah. It was
Okay.
ATL Top 20 party.
Okay, yeah.
And everybody was there, and I ran to him and said, hey, shit. We had, that's what I'm saying, y'all. Don't be scared to like inbox these people, show people love. I'm telling you, they gonna remember it. And if they just see you and they act like an asshole, that's just them.
Yeah. Shout out to ATL Top 20. Shout out to Bishop, the whole team, Chris. Yeah. So, but no, that's like a lot of people who outside of the city don't understand how important networking is.
Right.
But yeah, like you definitely run into a lot of people, especially the DJs here. I'm gonna ask you this, like, what are your relationships with the DJs here, and how do you feel about the DJs? Because I know it's a lot of conversation right now where a lot of DJs feel like a lot of the newer artists are just focused on online, like playlist and TikTok, like moving around in the city, going to the ATL Top 20, knowing that stuff. Like, what is your feeling on the importance of the DJ when it comes to, you know, building your career?
It was a huge necessity for me, and I feel like that's for every artist. And to be honest, me coming out of a small town and coming to Atlanta, I didn't understand that at first, but I learned that I would create songs in my hometown, and they would create like a buzz, but that extra push that you fucking need after you create a little buzz off a song. Yeah, you might, oh my God, I got this many views on the internet. Now I'm just gonna be famous and get bookings. No. Just because it's a lot of motherfuckers that do not be on the internet for real. Some people go to the club, they be Shazam and shit. They be like, what song is this, this and that third. So DJs, they are like a huge milestone that you have to go through with like any record that you're confident in or that your fans fucking wear, like any type of thing when it comes to music. The DJs be like, them DJs be working at radios and then they'll get off and go to the damn strip club, be DJ at the strip club, wake up the next morning at a fucking brunch. Imagine that.
Right.
And you know what? People be so confident in internet buzz. Imagine if you show love to the DJs, how much more seasoning and, you know, butter and vegetable oil and all that's going to add to the song. You know what I'm saying? You got to look at it like a masterpiece if you want it to be a masterpiece. A lot of people be missing those things.
All right. So what was one of the first things that let you know, like, that was like an unbelievable thing? Like, yo, this shit really happening. Like, what was one of those moments, like, where you was like, cause you know you be playing with it or you be trying and you still have a little doubt, but it was that thing that happened, like, oh, this shit about to happen. Like, what was that for you?
This is gonna sound crazy because it's based off what I just said before you asked me that. But I was like making videos on Instagram, making freestyles and shit. I was making freestyles, and one day I did a freestyle to T Grizzly's first day out, and I went to sleep and I woke up. And my mom, she was like knocking on my door. She was like, you know that video you just made got 400,000 views? I said, shut up, lying. I look at it, reloaded, 500,000. Reloaded 3 hours later, 600,000. I'm like, what in the fuck? I said, hold up. This is just a freestyle to somebody else's beat. I'm gonna do it again. I did it to a Nicki Minaj beat, and she liked it. I said, hold the fuck up. I'm on to something. So then, that's when I really hit the ground running.
Right.
I really started cause I always watch documentaries and shit of people and their experiences in the music industry. So after I hit the ground running and I saw that this is something I could turn into something bigger, I added those aspects of like me and the DJs, networking with people, artists and producers to the recipe. And you know what I'm saying, with you, that was popping.
Yeah. Okay. So like just really adding to the business side of it, like made you start focusing on doing the things to build a career.
Right.
Now, all of that was like an amazing story, but I was just like, your mom follow you on Instagram?
Yeah.
How does that impact what you post on Instagram?
At first, it was a growing thing. At first, she was telling me, okay, you're going to be doing it, but she ain't going to be cussing. So I was soft on the cussing. And over time, I was like, I ain't got to. Like, I'm going to clean it. I'm going to do it clean, though. It's not going to be too much. Time went on, and shit. Now, I'm sorry, Mom. Can you show your coworker this one? Yeah. But yeah, it's cool. My mom, she be talking. I ain't gonna say it. You know what you be doing. You know what you be doing in my comments.
But no, that's like interesting. Like, so with that's one of the good things where the internet for me, I think, is it gives a place where you can just do music for fun and then see if you got something. Like you posting stuff, and when the people tell you got something, then you can move on it. And so and I guess that would help a lot with that support system with your moms and your family to be able to look in like, yo, if you're gonna move up there, you driving back and forth to already have some kind of validation that it ain't a wild goose chase. What has been one of the more difficult things that you had to kind of overcome or unlearn about the music industry?
I'm stubborn and I'm ignorant and I get real disrespectful. I took accountability. But what I'm gonna say is my biggest like hardship was people in the comments talking shit. I used to be getting mad as hell. Like I'd be like, hold up, they don't know. I used to be going in on people, like joining, like we going back and forth, like arguing. And I'm thinking about it. It got to the point where it was like me arguing back with people, open the door for other people. They was like, you know what? If I say bitch this shit ass, she gonna comment back to me. Yeah. But if I say this hard, she should probably like. So I'm gonna just keep cussing this bitch out. So I started noticing it over time.
Right.
And like even outside in spaces, because people don't have the same morals and shit growing up. Some niggas done did some wild stuff to me. I heard some niggas that got slapped behind me and all that type of stuff. Walking by at the parties, touching the ass and shit. I had to learn that everybody does not have the same mindset as me, and that some people really are just more ignorant than me, and I'm ignorant too.
Right.
So I might meet you halfway sometimes, but I just had to go ahead and just stop doing that completely because I'm giving people time that they want that.
Right. So
that was one of the hardest ones, to be honest.
Okay. When the last time you backslid on that one though?
I think last week. I'm just playing. I'm playing. Nobody else got a response out of me in a minute.
Right.
I actually, I just shot with Def Jams earlier this year.
Okay.
And
hold on one side. If it was drink champs, y'all be clapping. Put the goddamn phone down. Like put both of them hands together. All right.
Yeah. Okay. But I actually like one of the meetings that we had because like one day I relapsed on cussing people out. Okay. I told myself I wasn't gonna do it. Let me make sure I continue that motherfucking sentence right there.
Okay.
I was like, what the fuck you about to say? But I somebody had said something, so I just said shut the F up, B. So I was just, keep it cool and cuss around and move on. Well, I tell you, they called the whole fucking meeting that next week. They was like, you can be doing that. I was like, I know. They was like, yeah, that's gonna take your whole page down. I was like, I be seeing people cuss other people out.
Right.
And that's, what, now think about it, that's another hardship I had to go through. Like, I would see artists doing more, like, worse stuff than I would be doing. And they page just sitting up there beautifully.
Yeah.
Just performing, they cussing motherfuckers out, posting the titties, nipples and stuff, ass. I'm telling you, learn what you need to learn for yourself and act off that. Because a lot of times I used to see what other people doing, and I was not saying to say I'm a follower, but I was like, shit. She goddamn big deal doing all this and that and third. I probably just tell a bitch shut up real quick.
Yeah.
No, Instagram be getting me like I be about to go to jail.
All right. So while we on social media, top 3 platforms: TikTok, Instagram, Snapchat.
It's between Twitter and Facebook.
Twitter and Facebook?
It's between those two. I don't know which one to pick more.
Really?
I'm gonna say Twitter. I'm gonna say Twitter because like you'll get on Twitter and like the damn president will be making a tweet. Like that's wild to me. Even though it's not him, but
Twitter is
the shit.
I didn't know people were still on Twitter. Like I go on there, it'd be like tumbleweed blowing through that motherfucker. Like fuck everybody went.
I feel like
see now I gotta follow you on Twitter.
Twitter the shit. I feel like artists who get like a buzz on Twitter too, like they can really like act off of that way quicker than like Instagram buzzes because like Twitter like it's a biased audience. Like they're not just gonna go for anything on there.
Right.
Instagram, they could be following you since you made your account in fucking high school. They're like, I remember her. I'm gonna like comment.
Yeah.
Twitter, they finna actually listen to the whole thing. They finna actually comment and they how they calculate their algorithm on Twitter. If you got that number, that's the number. That means they watched the whole thing. They just didn't watch 5 seconds.
Okay. All right. So now I got to get my Twitter game up.
Twitter the shit.
Oh, man. All right. Will you ever call it X?
I don't even fuck with my exes.
Oh no! No, it's going viral. Elon fucking up.
No, I would not call it that though.
Yeah. So, who is it in terms of like talent-wise? Some people that you're looking at, that you're listening to, that other people may not be familiar with. Like, let's start artists-wise. Who are like a couple, 2 to 3 artists that people may not know about that you fucking with their sound and what they doing?
Juicy Fruit. She's crazy.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't know who Juicy Fruit is. If you watch P Valley. She's the person who made the theme song, like the song kind of comes on. Shout out Juicy Fruit, you that girl. Another one is Friday. Friday's getting a buzz, so.
Who? Friday?
He's big.
All right.
Friday's big.
You think he an industry plant?
No.
Okay.
I like Friday.
Good answer.
Hey, they said I'm an industry plant.
But you've been around. Like I've been, and we've seen. Like the first time I hear of you, you on the song with Wayne, Ross. Who all was on the damn record? Jay-Z. Like yo, that's just that's like.
He has a very authentic voice. That's what I probably like. He don't sound like nobody.
You right.
He has a nice voice and it's very soothing. And one more, Pap Chanel. Should I just tell? That's some bad bitch shit.
All right, so producers, production-wise, are there any producers that you feeling right now, like that people need to know about?
Mars. You know
Mars.
him? I just be checking with Mars. Y'all gonna tap into him. He is crazy. Jay Reed, that's my dog. He a person, he'll pull up on you and make the beat. You could just be like, I'm mad right now. He said, I'm gonna make a mad beat, god damn it. And I would say MC Vert.
MC Vert. I'm not familiar with MC
He
Vert. I know
made
the other two.
Lil Uzi Rock beat.
Oh, okay. Got you. Oh, so here's what I'm gonna ask you. Your process. Do you write before you get the beat? Are you a person that need the beat first, or like do you like to just get in the studio with the producer and just see what happens?
I'm gonna be honest, I have done all, but my favorite one to do is honestly, I already have the beat. So I could, just know how I'm gonna approach it. Cause my number one thing I don't like do, I don't like sitting at the studio wasting studio time, just trying to find a beat the whole fucking 2-3 hours.
Right.
So like that's why I have my top 3 people that I get beats from, that I will go into the studio and I would just sit down and we figure it out, because I know it's gonna be the snap of finger. If it's not those top producers that I love working with, my next thing to do is to go ahead and have it, write a little bit to it, then get there and freestyle the verses or whatever I left blank.
Okay. So I'm gonna ask you a quick one. When's the last time you rapped over a YouTube beat?
Last week, actually.
Okay. YouTube's still winning out here.
Yeah, shout out YouTube. Like, YouTube don't do what they used to do no more.
Right.
Like you'll be listening to the beat, you'll be like your ass probably don't make the most leaping song about your mama and shit. You'll get 2 minutes in, purchase your track today. Like what in the fuck, nigga? You want to just DM a nigga like, are you serious? You should have put that shit in the beginning. But yeah, YouTube has switched it up now. Like the producers just be putting the tags, they'll put the information as to how you purchase it. Not gonna lie, it might be like 500 other niggas on that beat though, but you better act fast.
Purchase your beats today.
Oh shit.
Okay.
Hopefully.
That's what's up. Now, your recording process. When you got the beat, are you one of those people who like to just get in and kind of put it together while Jay-Z and Wayne made everybody say, all right. So everybody just jump in the booth. Like we got the studio, everybody just want to jump in the booth and just, they don't want to write no more. Do you still write?
Yeah, I still write.
Okay.
Yeah, I will write. I will most definitely write. I feel like too that is based off the beat as well. It's some beats that I just jump up and like, oh hell no, this is gonna be an easy one.
Right.
And I got some beats I actually want to critique and put my own different things, and I just want to express more than just freestyling. Like my project I just dropped, Paptivities, the first song, Pap Stories, that's one I wrote from start to finish. And it's one of my favorite ones. And I can tell my fans like it. Thank you.
So what makes it your favorite one?
Because I went deep. Like I was being very transparent. That's one thing I don't do in my music a lot. Most of the time I'm just talking shit sometimes. I might have a few bars in there like where I just, go deep and have some different type of substance when it comes to me as a person. But that whole track, I'm going deep, and it created a new space between me and my fans, because they looked at it like, damn, I be going through the same thing Shorty going through. Like, she needs to do this more. And I saw that, like, a lot of my fans were saying things like, oh, I listen to this song when I'm going through this. And once you start tapping into those type of feelings with audience,
right,
you got something going.
Okay. So, here's the question. If you could go back in time, 17-year-old about to graduate high school. What are 3 pieces of advice that you would give to a younger version of you?
I would feel people out more instead of just jumping at the first chance that I got, because one thing I learned is like the company that you keep, the circle that you are around, it's like a domino effect on your decision making as well. So I would say like I would learn people, take people for what they are instead of going based off potential.
There's a lot going on.
You know, like, that's the devil trying. Don't you put them on? Don't you put them on, game, bitch? Shut up. Okay.
Let them bitches learn the hard way.
I would say like I would like learn people 100%, take them for what they is, not the potential that I could see you as, and then make my decisions based off of that instead of just saying like, oh, this is an opportunity I've never had before. Nobody around me has this going on, so I'm just gonna go forward and see what will come out of it. The second thing that I would say is the company you keep is so important. If you can't learn something from the people that you surround yourself around every fucking day, you are the problem. Because you can't be a dumbass that bad. You walk off like, I like learning new stuff. Like, nigga, tell me how you say the word right, how you spell it. What the fuck I need to go eat tomorrow? Nobody eating healthy, everybody eating Wendy's. Damn, what the fuck?
Hey.
Like, huh?
Listen, we're going to cut that wing part out. Like, we like wings. I'm trying to get a sponsorship, nigga, from Tyson, nigga. Like,
I'm talking about
all flats. Wendy's? Oh, okay, well, yeah.
I mean, Wendy's y'all cool. We can
okay.
talk about it. We can talk about it. But I'm just saying, like, I'm gonna give me some Wendy's, but it's like the decision makings of everybody that you hang around. Like, how do you expect to be a great when you're hanging around like the same type of situations? Like, you know what I'm saying? And thirdly, I would say stay true to yourself. Don't ever lose yourself. That's how you stay one-on-one. You will never in your life meet somebody that's exactly like you. Don't let nobody else tell you different. I'm kid you not. If a motherfucker say you ain't one-on-one, they ain't one-on-one. They ain't real. They need to fall back. Get out of here. Protect your energy. Protect your circle. Take people for what they are and not their up potential. You'll be that bitch. That nigga. That human. That woman. That male. And people don't like that nigga word. But that's real spill from Pap Chanel. Let's be for real.
So, all right, so I want some real spill. I want some, like, some introspective, like, what was going through your mind type, right? 2019, it's going up, South by Southwest. Then you packed. Pap on her way, Pap on her way. Walking in, slow motion, feeling good. Security. How old are you? When the arm came down at South by Southwest, at the time you was what, 19?
Yeah, I was probably 19.
About 19. Like, what were you thinking when they stopped you? Like, you here, you about to rock out, like, cause it'd be like, you know who you are, right? And you know what you got going on. And sometimes you find yourself in situations where people don't know, or they don't give a fuck about none of that. Like, they don't got nothing to do with them. Yeah. Like, what was going through your head at that time, and like other times where you've kind of encountered that same thing where like you got all this shit popping, but you in a situation where none of that matters?
Yeah, I should say to myself, this man probably wasn't listening today. He must didn't really look at all the details to the event today. Like, he fell back like he was missing something out the pot. Cause what are you doing? Move. If I ask you how the hell you is. So like when stuff, I'm not gonna lie though, when it comes to being security guards, and I know I done made up with some of y'all, I'm sorry for the past bit, I will goddamn talk my shit back to you. Like, I'm sorry, like, and not even no disrespectful way, because I feel like even if you wanted to know how old I am, it ain't about what you do, it's how you do it.
Right.
So, I don't know, like, I'm from the country, like, seriously, baby, like, don't take me there. I'm just gonna leave it as the fact that like he just probably wasn't listening earlier today.
Nah.
Cause it is some people out here, they don't really care, but don't like what the fuck? Like I'm supposed to be here. Like, you wasn't listening today. You need to listen.
Luckily, you know, we had Kim.
Yeah, she came to save
top
the day.
Flight. She put everything together. Top Flight.
Cause actually, after he finally listened to Kim, after she told her she's performing, I walked right in. So he wasn't listening for the earlier that day. You need to listen better.
What was one of your favorite performances that you've had thus far, and what made it special to you?
I had performed at this kid's party, a birthday party. I think she turned like 16 years old, so sweet 16, yeah.
Yeah.
And I didn't really know what to think when I went in. I was like, okay, she's looking at me to perform. I'm finna go do my thing. Like, it's gonna be like a normal show. Whatever happens, happens. When I tell you, I was just telling my DJ. I was like, play Talk Too Cheap. As soon as I said that first part, they finished the rest of the song without me performing it and without the DJ playing the song. I was like, what in the fuck? This is about to go down. He dropped the beat, and when I tell you, I couldn't even hear myself performing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was bittersweet. It showed me that like I'm going down the right path, and I can't wait to create those moments again.
Nah, that's what's up. And it's like, that's the interesting thing, like, because it's like, those young fans, like, they got time to just dive all the way in.
Yeah,
they know everything.
They're gonna go hard for you.
Yeah. So, before we wrap this up, is there anything that you feel like people know about you that they don't know about you? Like misconceptions on Pap? Like what they think that you are and you're not, or things that they think that you're not that you are?
Times have changed. I am not the person that I started off as. I'm not even the same person I was last week. So before you listen to whatever you hear on the streets, because I can't change it, they're gonna talk regardless. You should come in, either talk to me, listen to my music, watch this interview, figure out the type of person I am before you make a conception or like, you know, a response about me based off of what other people say. I've heard a lot of different things, misconceptions and things that just misconstrued as time went on, but the people that you know take a walk into my world, you will see things are not as what people make it is. Cause I'm a bitch, I don't play. If you got me fucked up, you're out. So you probably listen to that person. Too bad for them. How you gonna listen to the bad person? Why would you listen to that? I don't call your ex and see your ex and see why you don't go with him no more, dude. Then why call your bitch and say why you and your bitch don't go together? So why would you listen to somebody and like, treat me as that person based off of what you heard? Don't do that. It's a Pap world. If you hate, you just living in it. If you don't like it, I bet your nigga like it. All right, shorty slim, don't ever play with me. Fuck around and find out.
Like, we're gonna add a motherfucker at this part. We're gonna put it, because that was for someone specific. That was very specific. Like, tag them.
I'm just saying, like, for real, I can't stop people say about me. Actually, I love when people talk about me because, you know, any type of, you know, exposure is good exposure. You're talking about me. They finna come see what's going on anyway at the end of the day. I just wish people would, you know, walk into my world before they put that stamp on that judgment. You feel me? I feel like everybody should feel that way as well. You know? Like I said once more, it's a Pap world. If you hating, just living in it. Simple as that.
All right.
Shout out Makin It Magazine, bitch, I'm making it.
Yo, we've been live. Pap Chanel, Makin It Magazine. Go all platforms. Follow her on all platforms. Specifically, Spotify, Apple Music, Tidal, Deezer, all that shit.
All that.
Everywhere. Website where they can go buy merch and stuff like that.
PapChanelOfficial.com and go stream my last EP, Paptivities. I got more on the way and I'm super excited for y'all to come to Pap World. Mwah.
All right, we out.